Oh man, I got scammed. Alright guys, so everybody buy parts offline. Car parts, interior parts, whatever it is. But it takes a special someone to scam people, right? And I just can't stand that. So earlier December, back in 2023, right when I was building the Fox body, trying to get it ready for drifting, I had to get a welded diff. That's what I was looking for, either a 8.8 rear end or a welded diff. One of my buddies actually tagged me to a store on Instagram, and it's supposed to be OEM Mustang parts, okay? All Mustang parts. So I decided to go ahead and check them out. I started looking at the store and I realized they had an 8.8 rear end and it's also welded. So I was like, oh, that's exactly what I need. It was $350. Seems reasonable, right? At least I thought it was. So I ended up contacting him because it's a time crunch and I really needed the rear end as soon as possible, okay? And that's probably where he got me. I also didn't realize that it was also Christmas season, so a lot of people get scammed during Christmas season. For instance, like the gift cards. So there's that. But let's go ahead and jump into the conversation. So here's the conversation. It starts off with, hello, how you doing? Told him I was interested in the rear end. Asked me where I was located. I told him where I was located at. All right, he said that he's asking $350. And I said, is that firm with shipping? He said, yes. And I said, okay, well, how do you receive payment? Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, you know, the normal stuff. Smooth transaction in the beginning, okay? I asked him what his PayPal. He sends me the PayPal. I asked him a couple of questions about the rear end. He told me it's welded, sealed up, everything is good, just came off the car. He even have the picture of the car it came off of. It was a Celine. He then sends me some other rear ends that wasn't welded. I sent him a screenshot of his PayPal just to make sure that this was his PayPal. And then he asked me, did I do personal or did I did purchase policy? And I said, you mean like friends and families or for goods? And he said, we recommend for goods, just in case something happens, you're protected. So I did it for goods. So in my head, I'm like, okay, yes, this is good. If he's a good guy, I'm a good guy, everything will work out. Then I told him, hey, do you think you can send me like some merchandise or something like that? Because I want to shout out his store because he's really helping me out, okay? I'm just trying to be friendly. Then he told me, hey, let's make a deal. Anything on the store, I'll give you 50% off. This guy had a bunch of stuff, a bunch of Mustang stuff, okay? So he had motors, transmissions, power adders, pro chargers, superchargers. He had a supercharger for my truck. So it was kind of like, 50% off. That'd be nice. After looking at it and talking with my wife, I realized that it's Christmas season, didn't have the money to do it. I then told him, hey, just send me the rear end, that's all I need. Then he started asking me, well, what I'm looking for, and I told him I got a 5.0 motor, this, that, and the other. He's trying to sell me cams and all types of stuff, all right? He asked me what I was doing with the car, and I told him I was drifting it. He asked me, do I have BC Racing coilovers? He said they were originally $950, but with my 50% discount, he's asking $400. I finally just told him, nah, man, really don't have the money right now. That was the last bit of my money. The rest is going to Christmas. Just go ahead and send me the rear end. He then replies with, you don't have money? How much you got? Let me know. I can start the process. Feel free to send me an offer. So then that kind of raised my eyebrow. It's like, what business will be like, you don't have money? Kind of threw me off. At this point, I'm a little bit skeptical. He asked me how much extra money I have. So I told him, I was like, well, I mean, I only have like $50 to $100 right now. He was sending me the BC Racing coilovers and the rear end for $450, so an extra $100. Now, why in the world was he gonna send me $1,000 worth of suspension for only $100? He got me. So at this point, I'm kind of like, nah, I'm not okay with this. This is weird. He said you can send it to this PayPal right here, which is a whole totally different PayPal. And it was he was saying that it was his partner. I then looked up the PayPal to see who it was, and it was somebody from Australia. Another red flag. I was like, what the heck is going on? I don't like this. He then proceeds to say, yes, that is my partner. They based off of Australia. It's my director. She's okay with it. She loves the fact that you have a YouTube channel, and she feels like this would get their business going. I'm still kind of a bit skeptical. I'm kind of slow to replied to him because I'm like, something ain't right. I don't like this. He's asking me, am I going to send it? And I finally just said, hey man, this seems kind of skeptical. Just send me the rear end. That's all I want. I asked him, do he have a website? He said the website is not up, but here's the link to the website. And if you click to the website, site can be reached. Nice. He then says it's undergoing maintenance. Sure. He then start blowing up my Instagram with, sir, are you there? Hey, we sending out the stuff. Go ahead and let us know. We need you to send confirmation. You know, just repeatedly call me and calling me and calling me and messaging me and stuff like that. It goes like this all day. He then blows me up as far as liking all my posts on Instagram. He ended up following my wife and started liking her post on Instagram and started adding me on Facebook, adding her on Facebook. Everything that he could possibly do, that's what he was doing, trying to get in contact with me. I asked him if he can send me proof, and he sends me this. Now, I don't know if you can really see that, but what rear end and BC Racing coilovers are 7 pounds. The part that I got white out is my address. It's not even the United States Postal Service address like how it normally would be. It's my address. After seeing that, I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and file a claim on PayPal and finish this off, okay? Tired dealing with it. He got me for $350. I'm not gonna send him another $100. He then blows up my phone repeatedly, saying, stop ignoring me. This what got me. He ended up saying, you starting to really upset me, Mr. Darius. I started laughing after that. I ain't gonna lie. He started saying stuff like, what's your problem? Are you there? Why are you not saying anything? And I was like, dude, I've been at work, my bad. At this point, I already knew that he got me, so I just wanted to play along with him. So I ended up making a fake one. Clearly, mine looked a lot better, more realistic. He then says they didn't receive the payment, this, that, and the other. My whole thing is I just wanted to see if they was gonna send me proof that they sent it to me. All right, I'm not gonna be that type of guy. If they do send it, then I'll send him the $100, no problem. But I knew he wasn't gonna send it because that was fake. Then he ended up saying, hey man, why are you wasting my time here? You actually edited the previous screenshot and this, that, and the other. I caught your Photoshop screenshot. You're funny. I'm lying. So yeah, pretty much I was just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm just gonna call it quit. Not even gonna reply to him anymore. Because at this point, he's just wasting my time. Anyway, guys, for all that chit chat, I got my money back actually the day of the drift event. So I woke up that morning and I was getting ready to get me some McDonald's, and I checked my bank account to make sure I had money in there, and boom, $350 back into my account. So yes, that was definitely a blessing. And after all that, he is still selling stuff on Instagram. And guys, honestly, I really don't like people that try to scam or sneaky people. So this is the guy's account right here, OEM_Ford_Mustang_auto shop. Okay, and this is what his website looks like. This is the Celine that he got the welded diff from as well. And that's the welded diff I was supposed to be getting. Avoid this account. I didn't have a good experience with him at all, and even if he did send out the rear end, I still didn't get great customer service. But I am very thankful I was able to get my money back, and I don't have to worry about dealing with anything from this guy anymore. If you guys got scammed before, comment down below so I don't feel as bad, because I feel like I made a very stupid decision. But if you want to check out the Mustang build, this is the video right here. There should be a drifting video in the playlist as well, so go ahead and check that out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.